Jimmy Herdstrom, played by Jefferson White, has arguably been on one of the most transformative journeys over Yellowstone's 4 seasons on the Paramount network so far. Jimmy's gone from a drug-dealing rebel to a mature and respected cowboy, in no small part thanks to John Dutton, Kevin Costner, shipping him off to the 6,666 ranch in Texas in Season 4. With the 5th season on the horizon, however, this new and improved Jimmy has decided his future now lies in Texas rather than the Yellowstone Ranch, along with fiancée, Emily, Catherine Kelly. Initially sent to 6,666 as a form of punishment for defying John's orders in Season 3, the 4th season finale saw Jimmy return to prove he'd become the man the Duttons and the bunkhouse had wanted to mold. However, there was of course one person who wasn't best pleased to see Jimmy back in the bunkhouse with a new fiancée in tow, his ex Mia, Eden Brolin. Moments after Jimmy introduced Emily to his pals, Mia leapt from her seat and punched her ex in the face, leading to an all-out brawl with his new other half. Speaking on Paramount's Behind the Story, Brolin and White weighed in with their thoughts on the entire situation, and even dropped some clues this may not be the last fans have seen of Jimmy at the Yellowstone. Seeing her and Emily fighting, it's the last thing that Jimmy wants, so he's in an incredibly difficult position there, and it sort of comes to a very uncomfortable head in that conversation with Mia, White began, referring to his and Mia's emotional debrief. To see her in pain I think is such a difficult thing for Jimmy, and to know that he's the sort of cause of that pain. Mia accused Jimmy of failing to even put up a fight to be with her before ordering her best pal Laramie, Hassie Harrison, take me home. White added, however, he still wants what's best for Mia too, so I think that was an incredibly painful thing for Jimmy to see. That said, Jimmy isn't going to sell out Emily to make Mia feel better. After finally getting the Mia confrontation out of the way, Jimmy faced another conundrum, whether to stay at the Yellowstone or return to Texas. John told him, "Texas was good for you. The only person you owe is yourself, Jim. You don't owe me a thing." This gave Jimmy the freedom to follow his heart, with White commenting, "I think he also on some level knows that it's not about John Dutton's approval anymore. It's about whether he approves of himself. If he feels like he's grown up, about if he feels like he's sort of matured into the man he wants to be." Lloyd star Forey J. Smith then popped on to Behind the Story to add, "Lloyd's proud of him and understands where he's coming from and why he's leaving." Lloyd was left in tears saying goodbye to Jimmy, and the last fans saw of him, he was driving back to Texas with Emily by his side. "They're giving him license to make his own decision. It's an incredible gift to Jimmy," White said. However, both White and Rip Wheeler star Cole Hauser then dropped the biggest clues yet that Jimmy may not be gone from the ranch for too long. Hauser pointed out, "As soon as you're branded, this is your home. You can go off and do what you wanna do, but this will always be your home." While White teased, "It's an overwhelming feeling to feel like Jimmy might be leaving the Yellowstone for good. But only time will tell, and only one guy can make that decision, Taylor Sheridan." If times does indeed tell, could Sheridan rewrite Jimmy back into the bunkhouse? White certainly seems to be open to the idea. Yellowstone Seasons 1 to 4 are available to stream on the Paramount network in the USA now. A UK release date is yet to be announced.